When Women Speak.
And New Jersey Poetry Events presents
When People Speak.
Poetry and conversation with pop-up poetry guests.
Your hosts will be Amira, Shabazz, Bilal.
And your co-host, James C. Ellerby. Who's up next?
Yes, next we got Leloni, and I don't want to spoil the surprise. I'm gonna let her do it, but she's doing some big things in the poetry community, and When People Speak is going to be partnering up with her at a major production coming up. So I'm just going to bring her on the stage, and she's going to tell you all about it because I'm going to let her, bring the cat out the bag. So next up to the stage, talented poet and promoter of poetry herself, Leloni. Welcome.
Hey.
First
Thank
time
you.
on When People Speak. How are you, sis?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're great.
We're great. Yeah.
Thank you for letting me come in. That's such notice.
No, that's what,
After you're showing on When Women Speak, you can have a seat at the table anytime.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Leloni, just can you tell our guests out there a little bit about you? Because you were one of the few people that we didn't have the bio so that we can share that. You can just give the audience a little bit about who you are, what you are, and what your focus is.
Yeah, so my name is Leloni Lopez. I own a company called Lay and Poetry. It's a small organization that is a poetry publishing company. But right now, what our main highlight is we were approved content for a poetry competition on Amazon Prime and Roku TV. And When People Speak are definitely partnering up with us, and we're so excited. Our billboard goes up on Monday, and we're planning season 2. So it's really exciting. I'm looking for more poets. So if you guys are interested, just DM me. It's a panel of 3 judges. We are looking for 8 poets for the next season. We have 4, talented poets this season from all over the world. So if you're not from New York, it's okay. We have a contestant that's as far as Texas. So we're making it work. So I'm excited for all talent to come this way.
Can you shout out the name of the organization again?
It's called Lay and Poetry.
Lay and Poetry.
Yes. Yeah. But the name of the show is called Fire to the Mic.
Fire to the Mic. So I was gonna say something like this. I know I'm so corny, but instead of watching the Real Housewives of whatever, you can watch the Real Poets of Fire to the Mic.
Yes. Okay. And it's not just slam. It's literally us teaching people, well, not just slam, it's us showing different styles of poetry. And I think I love it. It's so much needed because it's not just slam out there in the community. There's haikus, there's burlesque, there's so many different styles and forms of poetry. I think it's going to be really exciting to see us all come out of our comfort zones.
I love that you said that, because on this show, as well as on When Women Speak, we like to show a variety of poets, because our mantra truly is no 2 poets should ever sound alike. And if we start that, I'm copying this style or that style, it's taken away from the creativity. We're definitely all different. I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah. And if you can also mention what's going to happen after the contestant wins the contest, if you could tell the people that as well.
Yeah, so for this season, there will be a poetry tour where the artists will be featured artists on When People Speak, the Norican Poets Cafe, the Poetry Party Live of Baltimore, the Moonstone Art Center in Pennsylvania, and there's another one. And the Harlem Brom Shelter. Yeah, that's the poetry tour. They win $500 cash prize. They get a $100 gift card from Forever 21, and then they will also be featured in our magazine at Lay and Poetry.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So are you going to also share something with us tonight, or?
Yes, I'm going to share 2 pieces and then
All
I'll be
right.
on my way.
All right. All
I'm
right.
jumping off.
So let's give you the stage.
Thank you. All right, so this one I did perform on When Women Speak in highlight for Men Health Month. I said Mental Health Month. It's Men's Health Month. So it's called Dear Brother, in dedication to my husband. I see your monsters, I see your pain. Tell me your problems, I'll chase them away. I'll be your lighthouse, I'll make it okay. When I see your monsters, I'll stand there so brave and chase the chaos away. Chase them to ends of earth, flood and burn down their lands, create landmines to ruin their plans, tear down monuments that bleed lies about you. For you, I will stretch out my body over yours to be protector even from you. For you, I will cover you in affirmations of love, declaring you are strong, you are powerful, you are more, you are wanted, you are loved, you are whole, you are resilient, anointed with honor. I crown you limitless. Make light your crown you trod and carry. Fight for you even in secret. No need to man up. I got you. No need to hide your insecurities. I shield you. Let me be the rib God intended me to be to you. Remember, the rib is supposed to protect your breathing organs, so let me protect the airway that enters your cerebral breathing, bending the breathing of death, replacing them with life. We have no strife. I will build you up with no alternative action. Let me drench you in unconditional love. Be your Bonnie to your Clyde. We don't need to be Jay-Z and the Hive. All we need to be is us. 2 peas in a pod, 2 styles living as one, like night and day existing as one, allow yourself to cleave to our secret place of peace. You see, your monsters aren't strong enough for me. They show up diseased and plagued with ease, but I know we know a God that pardons the seas, so I pray with and for you. I fight carnal and incarnal wars with you. You see, love was never the issue, dear brother. Allow me to catch you. So that's my first piece. And then the second piece, I'm gonna do Black Adulting. I'm still perfecting it, so I'm trying to be like these great artists out here who can memorize their poems. I'm not there yet, so bear with me. Black Adulting. Good evening. Thank you for calling life. Please listen carefully as our menu options have changed. Hit 1 for struggle. Hit 2 for self-sabotage. Hit 3 for generational curses. Hit 4 for leeches. Hit 5 for all other options. Black Adulting sounds like hit 1 for struggle. Struggle that peels back your ancestry skin and language so to fit in. Struggle that forces you to choose between homelessness and salvation. Struggle having to be chained to statistical social stigmas of being underpaid because it is far better than no pay. Oxymorons of being under and overqualified at the same time and not being in the right fit as a political correct statement. Your color is not the right fit. Your gender is not the right fit. Your preference is not the right fit. With statements of EBT is not accepted here just because of the skin I carry, that this race was not designed for misfits, so I continue to carry. Hit 2 for self-sabotage. My mind is festered with battlefield of crab in a barrel syndromes and survival of the fittest fables, conditioned with affirmations that my people are not for you but are against you, that we are to annihilate the competition, that this is the Hunger Games and there is only one final tribute. So I go incarnito, stealth to self, and create hand mines that steal life from you and soul from me. Hit 3 for generational curses. When family equates to white picket fence, husband, wife, child, dog, and all else are flawed, where you must work to build someone else's dreams to provide for your family, that the clothing on your back defines the social status, and that it is far better to work for less than your worth because overachieving is living outside of your means. Hit 4 for leeches. leeches picking at my brain, feelings too far removed to regain pain. See, they continue to pick at my brain, my most powerful possession, my most precious profession, to misconstrue my thoughts for confusion, to misconstrue my thesis and hypothesis, to misconstrue reason and purpose. They suck dry my facts and bleed out fiction. These leeches cry out for attention. They pledge their allegiance to the bonding of chains. Hit 5 to end it all. As I sit back and watch my people bleed out before they reach the finish line, I weep. Packed up tight with anxiety, self-pity, struggle, and resentment, I loose the noose bound around my dreams and begin to sing, no more shackles, no more chains, no more bondage, I am free. Yeah. I speak life over my own destiny. I loose pre-existing stigmas, for I am not diseased with blackness. I stride in blackness. I am crowned in my blackness. Blackness is my trophy, so I hold my head high in all of my blackness. I win because I won't fall into these traps again. And this is my final
Like, I just, like, if this is the type, like, oh my God, like, oh my God, these competitors have, you know, some tough work ahead of them. Woo!
Powerful. Wow. Wow. That was great, Leloni.
Love the voice too. Love the voice. Yeah, love it.
Thank you so much.
No,
Yeah, and believe it or not, the pandemic was the one that forced me to actually perform. Because I used to get stage fright. I still get stage fright. But like it's much better than it was before. So I think like the pandemic really pushed like the you know, out your comfort zone. So it's a blessing and a curse at the same time, right?
Yeah.
So are you saying, Leloni, that you like the virtual platforms, or do you prefer in a live performance?
Me personally, prefers the virtual. It just gives me a better sense of comfort. But I see a lot of people that their comfort zone is the stage and in person. So I'm trying to learn how to get to that point because I want to be able to, you know, share as comfortable as other poets and talents and
Well,
think it's amazing.
The first thing we said that, you know, we're not alike. Like people are not alike. I find comfort in virtual settings as well. And so like, you know, you build up that confidence. So when this is all over, you can stand on that stage and be proud because you deserve that spot. I think that's what you need someone to say to you. That spot belongs to you because you have earned it by being such a righteous writer.
Thank you.
And also, it's not about whether or not you read on paper. It's whether you bring the passion to the words. If you ever seen a phenomenal poet by the name of Jamal St. John, he's originally from New York, but we have claimed him from Jersey because when Jersey was trying to, you know, carve out their way through the poetry community, Jamal St. John was willing to take up the banner for Jersey and definitely, but he's a poet that reads off paper and he reads it so well. You would think that, you know, if you didn't see him actually reading it, you would think he was reciting it from memory. That's how good he is. So it's not about, you know, reading it from the paper. I mean, Mary Baraka, another, you know, legend, rest in paradise, master poet, read off the paper and, you know, just got you to feel the words. And that's what it's really about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not so much, you know, performing it from memory.
So don't be fooled by it. Don't believe the hype. Like they're greats that they will pull a notebook out because the deepest of the deep is in that notebook. And, you know, like your signature pieces, okay, you might memorize one or two of those, but I like to bring freshness to every performance. So I try not to do the same poem, and it's no way that I can memorize all of the writings that I have to be able to perform something new and fresh at every mic. So yeah, I'm owning that. And the first person that says you need to memorize, I'm going to say, That
Thank
ain't
you for that.
happening. I'm a senior citizen. That's not happening.
And don't let me fool you. It you know, the older I get, it's getting a lot harder to remember remember these pieces. So, like a lot of the new poems, I'm just reading them off the paper because it's
Yeah.
just a challenge. The older I
And it's
get.
not lazy. It's all in the performance and the
Mhm.
voice and the emotion. So, you hang that crown on that head and keep moving. Just strive for the best. That's all anyone can ask you for. And thank you for your words. Thank you for coming to
Thank
this
you.
evening.
And thank
Thank
you
you
for
so
what
much.
you're doing for the poetry
Yeah.
community.
Thank
That's,
you.
that's what we're all about. We're all about keeping this genre going, and you're definitely doing
Yeah.
that, you and your
Yes.
organization. So thanks to you and your partners too as well.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll see you next time, Leilani. Thank you for coming.
Peace and
Yeah,
love.
peace and love. And Leloni also, this is how you can reach Leloni Lopez, um, lay and poetry at laypoetry.org. Definitely email them to participate in the second season.
Promote your business live on When People Speak. Our promo videos are 35 seconds. They're ran for 3 shows, and it's a good way to grow your business. Support our platform at a low promotion fee. And remember, your business matters. And you can do that by emailing us at whenpeoplespeak@gmail.com. So support When People Speak. Be a sponsor. Be part of the family. We know you're enjoying the show so far, and this is how you can show your support of When People Speak. You can donate now at Cash App, $Amira Shabazz. So support the artist, support the platform. You are the ones that make this show possible. So continue to allow more impactful, inspiring shows by donating now.